Yo! Video games.
Alright, fellas. I'm going full sweat. You're no longer allowed to play.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do it in style.
Jack, give me a Miguel B&B. Give me a Miguel good normals and shit. Do it.
Give me the video to make it a B&B.
Give me some stuff quickly.
Give me the B&B.
Steve sweating. Give me some shit.
I'm sweating, Chad. It's time.
I'm sweating.
I'm sweating. Josie is the new waifu. Okay.
Okay.
She's been in the game for like how long?
Yeah, bro, come on.
I got fucking this guy. Fuck guy.
This guy.
Damn, he's looking good in that purple stuff, dude. Jesus.
Yeah. Look at Law.
Yo, sexy.
Gun 4-2 wasn't really a thing.
That looks like some legacy Law shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this is all split shit. I'm not doing anything new right now. Not this best waifu. Okay. Is that a Joker outfit? Just because it's purple. Woo! Max knows some shit.
What do you like more, Steve too? What do you like more, Akuma or Evil Ryu? Because they're the same fucking thing.
Evil Ryu.
You like Evil Ryu more?
Yes, but just not the horns.
No, that's Kage.
That's Kage, yeah, that's true.
Kage's.
Yeah, Kage's don't.
You like Evil Ryu more?
Yes.
The player as a character.
With a bullet.
Little column, man. Little column,
I think I don't like Evil Ryu that much. I mean, outside of like goofy versus games, I'm just like, well, it's just Akuma. You have Akuma. Why do you need Evil Ryu?
Because it tells the story, or it completes the story of Ryu.
Nobody gave me any moves for Miguel, Chad.
Damn it, chat. How could you? Well, you were doing that fucking combo.
Violent Ken never made any sense. They're like, yeah, this is a candy.
Yeah.
I mean, to me,
I like the throw though.
it was just like, hey, we gotta have our own unique thing for SVC Chaos. They haven't done an Evil Ken yet, so let's make Violent Ken.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Violent Ken. I just like the design of him, and it's not even the in-game design. It's that I'm not gonna say icon.
Evil Ryu is a cool character with his red eyes and dark gi. I mean, that's all it takes, I guess.
Fuck said that.
That's not what it's at. And,
Yes,
they're probably sincere. They think he's a cool character because he's got red eyes and a.
He was very
dark gi.
requested. People wanted that ever since Akuma showed up.
Yeah.
Like they wanted.
To
that.
me, I'm just like Akuma is Evil Ryu. Like,
But the movesets are different.
Yeah.
well, I mean, they're different because they're different. Have to differ in some ways, but I'm saying like the idea of Evil Ryu is like,
Oh yeah.
like well,
No,
it's
it
kind
just-
of Akuma.
It just continues the story. And I think that's what we wanted. We wanted to see what would happen when Ryu.
I mean, you and many others, but for me, I could never give less of a shit about Ryu. So, like, Ryu's like, whatever, he's a karate guy. He's trying to...
That's you. And that's you. That is
Like, I like
Because
Bison
if you
and
sit here and tell me the story of Xenogears, I'd be like, yeah, I don't give a shit.
Well, I don't like the stories because it's an ambitious clusterfuck.
Yeah.
It is.
Like I would not give two fucks about what's going on in fucking Xenogears. So.
And like the thing too is, it's like, yeah, I get what Steve's saying because it's like, it's like this super good go, but he actually finally succumbs to the darkness inside of him. And it's kind of cool.
Him something.
Yeah, it gives him something.
something
and it makes him actually a lot more interesting. Like,
Well, yeah, he's more interesting than
and that's
Ryu.
why people like Goku Black, right? It's just this evil Goku and shit.
But it's not Goku. It's just some guy from another dimension that took his body.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, I guess.
So, I don't know.
People love Goku Black just because people just I like evil versions of main characters. Nega Scott
But
or
it
whatever.
turns boring Joe Blow
Yeah.
Ryu into like this fucking man.
Oh,
I think
for sure.
For Goku Black, it's another character. For Ryu, it's him showing that he has flaws. He's not perfect. And the idea of him doing all of that work just to be perfect in his fighting stance shows that he still
Yeah,
has.
well, whatever. Like,
I get it. Yeah, whatever, Simmons. Whatever.
it's like
whatever. It's
Bison
like
and
that.
Chun-Li is where
Who
the
gives a
story.
shit? Fuck it.
You know, Bison and Chun-Li is where the story is. You know, like Ryu is just there's this guy. He
I mean, you could argue that the story is with Bison and Guile. So.
Yeah, Bison, Guile, Chun-Li. That's where the story lies.
Story.
Like Ryu and Ken was just kind of like, they trained to see. They had the super secret cool martial arts thing, and they trained really hard for it.
Goku's already evil. According to Kenny, yes.
Oh yeah,
Goku is already evil.
100%.
I mean, he's a shitty dad.
No, he's just a shitty person.
He's a shitty person. I'll wager the whole existence of the universe so I can get a good fight in.
Yep.
Goddamn, what to do there?
Like you could literally end this right now. Oh no, but I have to, you know, I have to get a good fight. I have to let him power up. Like Goku's something else.
Yeesh. He also doesn't kiss his wife. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that joke thing.
What?
Yeah, like Vegeta and Bulma kissed, and then like Goku's like, "What's that?"
Oh, wow, okay, that does that.
What the fuck?
It's Dragon Ball.
It's Dragon Ball, whatever.
It's Dragon Ball, just like Ryu Ken, whatever. Like, it's...
Well, if you go back to actually Dragon Ball Z, you'll see a lot of references to Street Fighter in the fucking cartoon. And in some of the tournaments, they actually have like characters that legit,
Street Fighter characters, like
yeah,
Zangief and
that
all the
are
characters
literally in the
in the background.
background. It's fucking hilarious. So you know, it's all relative. I mean, they're getting shit from each other. Yeah, the Kamehameha is fucking Hadouken and some shit. They knew what they were fucking doing. They didn't care.
Yeah, Vegeta.
Oh, that worked.
Oh, come on, 10 string, you piece of shit. Here,
Like yeah, Vegeta's been kind of fucked with his pride too. He's let his pride get to him, and he's kind of
he's a flawed character.
he's a flawed character, yeah, for sure.
Goku?
No, Vegeta.
I was gonna say
Well, that's not a 1-2 break.
Goku's not even a character.
No. Vegeta's let his pride go a little too hard. He's like, oh, Cell, you want to become perfect, Cell? Go ahead, bro. I'm Vegeta, I'm the fucking best. And he becomes perfect Cell, and he fucking mows his ass. Gives him a Brazilian wax.
Bam. Detailed.
Oh, yeah. Cell just fucking... Oh, yeah, the Majin story is fucking awesome, bro.
Max is learning, chat.
Learning? Hey, #1 movie in America.
In America.
Suck it, Hollywood.
Bam.
Suck it.
Oh, they're gonna be looking now.
Does that work?
That works.
Nothing. Well, the thing is, like, #1 movie in America, like, there's like nothing.
There's nothing you're big right
It's
now.
I mean, it's August.
Nothing.
The middle of fucking August.
Hey, man, everybody.
August, there's like nothing.
Hey, we take those.
You take those, exactly, bro.
We take
Please.
those.
Yeah, like, holy shit, man. Why don't movies come out?
Let's see how I can play Eddie on a stick.
Why can't people figure that shit out? Earlier, it's like, yeah, just release in fucking August. Release your movies in August. You won't have to worry about fucking being contested.
Well, yeah, that's why how fuck you, it's January it got created.
Edward.
Edwardle.
Oh, you got a little hat. That's cute. You got a little hat. Little hat.
Well, Dragon Ball's in a good position now because it's like Hollywood definitely knows they fucked up with Evolution, so they don't want to touch it again. But then they'll see the series getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and they're like,
I don't watch that shit. I will probably watch it.
You know, this is the problem, though. You know what Hollywood's gonna do? Make another live-action Dragon Ball. That's what
I don't know. That loss was so fucking heavy for them, they probably won't.
they probably
sexy.
will.
On what grounds?
Money.
My point is they lost a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Hey, you stuck your dick in this furnace and it got burned. Want to do it again?
Yes.
Exactly, because they know. Oh, we'll just make it better than what it was before. It's popular again. Let's do that. You think Hollywood learns its lesson, Simmons? You out of your mind?
They're very risk adverse, dude. They're extremely risk adverse.
And when they see a for sure thing like, oh, a fan base for this thing that's super popular right now, oh, they're going for it.
Also,
but it failed before.
Also, it's not making that much money.
Oh, fuck.
Motherfucker!
Damn, that's fast.
Ugh.
I kept my hat.
Fails upwards.
It fails upwards.
Well, that is, yeah, sure.
That's fucking Hollywood.
That's how a lot of people make it in the booth. Not to mention, here's the other thing. You don't just, they're not gonna just be able to own it. Like,
No.
whoever like wants to make a live action
They gotta
movie
share
at this
that
point,
shit.
they got to share it with Toei. And they're not gonna, Toei's gonna be like a fucking nightmare to work with, so it's just not gonna happen.
I mean,
Wow.
I'm sure Toei gave him a good deal with the last Dragon Ball Evolution bullshit or whatever.
Yeah,
They're like, yeah, whatever.
I mean, it was a lower point for the franchise. It's
Yeah.
worth way more now than it was then.
I'm sure they're gonna sell anyway. Like, how much you offer?
I can't see Hollywood going like, let's make a big budget live action thing for a thing we can't own outright wholly. We're gonna have to share profits with. And it was a complete failure last time.
They're doing it with fucking Street Fighter.
Are they making a new Street Fighter movie?
They did it with fucking Rise of Chun-Li. They knew the first one wasn't that great, and they were like, okay, fuck it, let's do it again.
Yeah.
They're doing it with fucking Resident Evil, and they're like, yeah, fuck it, we'll just do it.
That was some budget shit too.
Like, what the-
But Resident Evils were fucking blockbuster films.
Oh, yeah.
They made a
wasn't it?
bunch of fucking money off that
hell, dude.
series. A bunch of fucking money.
God damn it.
Oi!
Hollywood movies introduced you to the game? Yeah, I mean, you can do that. I mean, a lot of people won't know anything about Street Fighter until they see the horrible, Rise of Chun-Li bullshit.
Nobody saw that movie but you and like 12 other people.
Hey, it was in theaters for like a week.
And you decided you were gonna watch it.
Yeah, I thought it was a good concept.
Why?
Because it was a good concept.
What was a good concept?
Follow the path of Chun-Li instead of fucking Guile or Ken Ryu. That's actually a good idea. It's the same thing with Mortal Kombat and having them follow Kenshi.
I mean, did you see anything else about that movie?
Did I see anything else? What do
Like
you mean?
any trailers, any footage, or
Yeah, I
whatever?
saw trailers, obviously.
You still
I like
went,
that.
and
I
you
like-
still went to see it.
Yes. Absolutely.
Did you pay money?
Yes, absolutely. I support Street Fighter. It's weird, I know. I like a franchise and I support it.
Are you really supporting it when like you just fucking it's a movie?
No.
Has a name on it. I'm
No, I like Kirsten Kirk. I love her in Smallville. She's an amazing actress, and I saw her in the movie. I'm like, damn, I didn't know she could fight. Let's see what she can do.
Oh.
Black Eyed Peas, yeah, the Black Eyed Peas guy was in there too.
Yeah, that's what I think of when I think Street Fighter.
Yeah, that's what it was. I saw that look that Max gave you, by the way. Yeah, don't be looking at him. Black Eyed Peas was, he looked
Really?
good doing that shit.
Who did he play in the movie?
He was Vega.
Jesus Christ. I mean, when you saw the dude who was playing Bison, that's kind of all you really needed to know.
He wants to play Bison.
Like the guy in that movie. When I saw the actor,
Well, I
who
know,
was
I'm
playing
just saying,
Bison,
like, who
I was
else could have
like,
played Bison? Like,
I was like, okay, this is not good. The only one I thought worked was that Michael Duncan Clark was playing Balrog. I was like, okay, that works.
and then I think they lost Kenny when he saw the rocket launcher. Kenny was like, rocket launcher? Nope, I'm out.
Raul Julia is a weird one for me because when the movie came out, I was like, this guy feels too small to be Bison. And then it's
I mean, like, who the fuck is gonna be
Yeah,
Bison?
but then
That's
you
what I'm saying.
learn.
It's like, who the fuck is gonna be Bison?
I don't know, but then someone bigger. But like then you learn he was kind of like dying when he made that movie, and then it's like different. And then I saw the Addams Family movie on the plane, and I was like, I get it.
Yeah, I was
like, I get why Max was always super down with this idea.
Even when I was a kid, I thought before the movie even existed that Raul Julia would make a really good Bison.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like him.
Yeah, and then like when they're like that sword fight or whatever at the beginning, I'm like, I get it. I see why. I see what people saw in this. I mean, obviously the movie was the movie, but like, I get it.
Oh, dude. That's good.
Like if that movie had like a good script, good direction, I actually think Raul Julia would have been a fucking great Bison.
He was. He still was a great Bison.
I mean, he is
the best
in
part of the
a
whole movie.
super campy movie, but I mean, like, he could have been both campy and threatening, with the right direction and whatever.
Round 4.
Quick, change
Like his weird rocket boots and whatever dumb, like, meh.
And see, here's the reason why that was, is because they didn't know what the fuck Street Fighter was.
Yeah.
So they started inventing shit
Yeah.
on the way down. And you know what's funny? Capcom didn't know what Street Fighter was. So they just took ideas from the fucking
Yeah.
cartoon.
Anytime he was talking, it was good fun, but then when they tried to get him to do action shit, I was like, okay, here.
Anybody see the Street Fighter V series?
No.
The animated V series? That
Ken and Ryu go skinny dipping.
It
yes.
levitates me!
Same concept. The V series had no idea where to go with direction with the characters, so they invented the idea that Bison got his powers from like a magical talisman. So Bison was they had to destroy the talisman to stop Bison from doing all this crazy shit.
As you would normally do.
Exactly, right? That's what I was like, all right.
That was in V?
That was in V. Again, there was no direction from Capcom on how the fucking story was gonna go.
Yeah.
Like, how did Bison get his powers? Who cares? He's Dictator Man with special powers.
Who cares?
Yeah, Shinnok's amulet.
Yeah, right? Like, they don't know what the fuck was going on. Are you on Street Fighter 2? Yep, so I have the whole fucking DVD set.
I mean, it got dumber as the games went along, too, where they're like, oh, he's got, like, the Psycho Energy Soul, and then Rose is, like, is split off of the good soul of Bison.
That's
Or
good.
some shit, and Cammy...
That's not dumb, that's good.
Is it really?
That's it.
Because the idea of him just having the powers for nothing is like, okay, what the fuck?
Well, like, whatever. And then, like, the Cammy retcon was dumb. Oh, she's my clone, and she's gonna have my
It's a kid's game.
psycho powers. I'm gonna
They
transform
definitely want to get that shit out of there. They're like, nope.
Yeah.
And still to this day,
You know what
they
did?
haven't really...
They demystified him.
To this day, they still haven't actually clarified if they got that idea from Gaddafi or not. Because Gaddafi was the first one to actually pull off the
They'll
dolls.
never fucking admit that.
They'll never
Gaddafi
admit
was the
that.
first one to have a mystical amulet that gave him his
His
powers.
powers, yes, he was. He was. Gaddafi was the first person to
They'll
do
never
that
admit
shit.
it, though.
Yeah.
You know what though? You got to give it up to the Street Fighter 5 story mode for really just getting the story down. and
Yeah,
making it-
right. Yeah, you certainly can. Yeah.
Woof. Woof, bro. That makes the Street Fighter movie look like
Looks-
Citizen Kane.
Yes, it does.
Look,
Yeah.
Street Fighter games are much like the John Wick films. The
My God.
further they go into this lore, the dumber it gets.
Hey, well, you know what? They did the good job all the way up until fucking Alpha 3. Then after that, it just went downhill.
For the longer it goes on, the dumber it gets.
The longer it goes on. Hey, Alpha 3 solidified what the story was about, and then we just got 3, and then we got everything else.
I mean, I have way more appreciation for 3 trying to just do a clean slate, than whatever.
If that's the case, then just make a new game. Don't call it Street Fighter.
Street Fighter doesn't have to be so tied to its past.
If it's not tied to anything that has to do with Street Fighter, then don't call it Street Fighter. It's not that
I
hard.
mean, Third Strike's the best Street Fighter game, right?
Mechanically.
Mechanically.
No, it's not. You hate parodies.
I do. But I'm talking about in general for the rest of the population that just love parries. And you know what?
IGN did
Street
say-
Fighter 5's parries is actually pretty cool. I actually dig it. So
IGN did say it was the greatest fighting game of all time.
there you go.
Well, IGN is 100% right at everything.
At everything.
They were right.
They were wrong.
They were right.
And they never paid to do anything to say anything. Soul Calibur lore? I have no.
Soul Calibur lore.
I couldn't even tell.
Same problem.
I could not.
Further I got along, the dumber it got.
Wasn't like Zelda or fucking Darth Vader canon or some shit? Like they said, yeah, these characters are now part of the.
They had big on the Japanese websites. They had big lore explanations for
why those characters
for
were
Link, Heihachi, and Spawn, and they basically shortened it like a tiny paragraph on the American stuff. They're like, yeah, whatever, don't worry about it.
Like, okay, alright. Like, who cares?
Soul Calibur 5 is a case study in how not to like time skip your franchise. Everyone hated it. Everyone hated the story. Everyone hated the new mechanics. It was just a mistake. I don't even think it's like that bad of a game overall. It's just everyone hated that.
Yeah.
Hated it.
Take away the things people like about Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
You know?
You take away the characters people like. You take away like the fighting systems, mechanics people like about it.
Make it slower.
Make it slower. 4 is the fastest, I think, right?
No,
no, 2.
2 is the fastest by a lot, yeah.
2 is the fastest by a
wrong
lot,
move.
yeah.
Wow,
Soul
that
Calibur
was
5.
right under me.
Soul Calibur 5 sold less than Soul Calibur 6, yet 6 killed the franchise.
Make it make sense.
Because this game had to sell like 7 million or 8 million
Make it make
copies or
sense.
whatever, so now they're just like...
Well, since Soul Calibur 6 made more money, that means that Soul Calibur 7 is on the way.
No.
No.
Yeah, no. And it got real quiet. I thought about it, like, no,
Because the game cost even more to make than ever, and this game doing gangbusters, and Soul Calibur really not. It's like fucking Rockstar with like Red Dead and shit, where they're like, we're not gonna do any more updates for Red Dead 2 online. It's the 9th best-selling game of all time, but you know what? GTA 5 is the best-selling game, so fuck it. Like, I don't care, but I can feel the salt from the Red Dead Online people.
Community, yeah.
Where it's like, we have the 9th best-selling game of all fucking time. We can't get any more updates. GTA, because it's not,
Rockers in the
because
chat.
it's
He's like,
not
"That's still
GTA
fun."
5.
What do we play after this? Discuss.
Go.
DNF.
Go.
DNF Duel?
Yeah,
Go.
go.
VF5.
One for DNF Duel.
VF5.
DNF,
2 for DNF Duel.
BF5.
Chat,
VF5.
2
make
for
the
VF5?
decision.
VF5.
Chat, make the decision. What
Alright,
should we do?
DNF Duel or VF5, Chad? You gotta make
You gotta do it, chat.
You got 2 and 2 now.
Alright, chat. Chat says multiverse. Amazing. BF5.
You gotta make a poll or some weird
Yeah, the chat
shit.
is all over the place. We can't speak louder, chat. We can't hear you.
Talk louder.
Talk louder. Type louder.
DNF 5.
Nice.
Final showdown.
Fuck.
When is Project L's like gonna be coming out?
Never.
Wow, a laugh. Damn.
Steve Aspen's Project L coming out.
Wow.
Wow.
Really? Is it that?
Oh, you got pop pushing a button.
You're lucky if you see more footage on the game.
Ouch.
There's no clue.
I mean, it's easier. It's easier to make a fucking fighting game than it is to make a whole,
No.
League of Legends game and shit.
You know, no game's easy to make.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I get that. But
Dabo Jam, thank you.
Fighting games only become simpler to make once you've nailed down your core systems. And nailing down that core system is going to be the hardest and longest part of the game. Especially when you're brand new, you're not coming from any legacy, you're ground up creating a new fighting game.
isn't it made from guys from the FGC though?
Well, sure, you're bringing in, you want to bring in experts or
Yeah.
whatever to help you out with it, but it's like,
What the fuck was that?
John Kamato.
you know, when
Like
they
a big
armor.
flash, and then
Oh,
when you
no-
make a
no
sequel
replay.
to a
What the
fighting
fuck?
game, you have something to work off of. You know, to either like, either we're going to improve this or we're going to like know what not to do kind of thing. So, I mean, once you know what your core systems are, then you can start inputting art.
Wow.
Okay, I'll just miss that. No big deal.
Games struggle honestly the most sometimes in pre-production.
Yeah.
Just
Like,
figuring out what you're gonna do. What is this? What are we doing?
That reminds me, Mac, whatever happened to fucking Power Rangers game?
It's still there.
Yeah, I know it's still there. It's just like, why did everybody stop playing?
You want the real answer?
Yes. No, I want the fake answer.
The company that made Power Rangers got bought out by a NFT group, and they are making an NFT game.
What?
Yeah, that's the real answer. I don't know what actually happened to the individuals that I knew that was working on Power Rangers,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Because those are FGC guys. Like, they...
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people that make fighting games are FGC people.
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
frank, most of them are now. But yeah, like I think NSoft or whatever the heck their name was, they got bought out by some
Wow.
NFT crazy shit, and they were making an NFT game.
That is-
Long story short, that was it.
Wait, okay, I'm sorry, because...
Anyway,
Wait, I'm confused, because isn't it universally known that NFTs are failing right now? Like,
well, that wasn't the case when they were the
they
hottest
bought
shit
it.
ever.
oh my god, dude.
And they committed to it, you know, 6
I
months
forgot
in advance.
combos on a fucking fight stick. Jesus
Look,
Christ.
rich people got real excited over a new pyramid scheme here. So
Right,
nothing, by hell or high water, nothing was gonna stop them.
I don't understand how they didn't see the wave when it was coming in. It's like Blockbuster Video just not realizing what the fuck is, like, the tide is changing. You need to do something.
Bro,
They're like, no, it's still gonna work.
That's such a sad story because like there was a point where like they wanted to do, hey, we're gonna be Netflix, but then we're gonna have stores and you can just take our movies to the
Movies,
stores
store
and
and
you
shit.
could just browse the store or you could do it online.
Like,
and
how
then-
did they not see that coming?
There was some guy who's like, no, our blood is in our
NFTs
bread and butter is in brick and mortar, and it's like, no,
Like,
dude,
NFTs was
no.
such a bad idea from the start. Like, any idiot could have
Oh, I
seen
mean,
it.
it was. I mean, it would be argued because it was stupid, right?
was stupid.
Number one, it was stupid, but people were also making millions of dollars grifting people that it was a good idea.
Yeah, the thing is that
It was a grift the whole way.
that no one could see that the only people who were making money were the ones who started this shit. Now
What
it's
the fuck do you think the stock market is, bro?
It's just another.
Like, let's break it down here. Like,
God damn
this
it.
is just convincing people that you're going to make a lot of money.
Money
Give
all
me
of a
your
sudden.
money.
Jesus.